Welcome again to Review Energy. We are here at Energyear, Italy, with one of the most important and right now companies in Europe for the energy transition. I'm talking about ESET Tracker. But I'm not going to be me, the person who introduced this amazing company. I have the pleasure to say hello to Pedro Romero, Sales Director for Europe, and Wang, Technical Director for Europe. Thank you for being here today.
So thank you, Catalina. It's a pleasure, as usual, to be here with you in this great event, Energyear, Italy.
And thank you too, for joining us too.
Yeah, thanks for having us here.
Well, Frank and Pedro, we know you have a lot of experience in the market. Pedro, we know you from different events, from different conferences, and we know that you have a lot of experience in the energy transition, in the industry. But let's start from the beginning. Pedro, why did you decide to join ESET Tracker?
Well, you know that I was already working in the industry.
Yeah.
I liked very much to work in a company that was producing in Europe, in Spain. But the thing is that competition is getting so hard in Europe that the prices are going down, and it's nearly impossible to be competitive producing in Europe. So all the companies, sadly, are more and more producing in Asia and in China. And so I had the opportunity to join ESET, that is a Chinese company that is now expanded worldwide. And I thought, okay, so why not work with the ones that really know how to manufacture in China? So I joined this company that is very vertically integrated because it belongs to a big group in China. And so the company is not only producing all the components of the tracker, but also they have internally in other sister companies the production of the hot galvanizing for the steel, and also this coating with zinc, aluminum, magnesium on the coil. So really most of the product, so nearly all the value chain of the tracker is internal to the group. So this is why I thought, okay, so this is a very strong company with a big focus on development and R&D.
Yeah.
And also so much vertically integrated that the quality of the product is very good, and also can propose very interesting prices.
Frank, now you're joining also as a tracker. What is the competitive advantage of the company in the European market?
Yes, well, we are building our regional office, and we just opened our office in Madrid. The best advantage is we have experience in manufacturing in China. So China has a lot of manufacturing advantage, and we also have a localized people here and trying to have local support. So our tracker our company invests big in the tracker sector. We not just from the outside, but also inside. We have really pushed our R&D engineers and R&D departments to develop a good products. So we trying to build this, bring this tracker product with less cost, but also very good quality to the market to help the Europe market to grow.
Pedro and also Frank, we talk about experience. We talk about your development in Europe. When we join and we combine all of the experience, not only from China and manufacturing, but also of your experience in the industry, what can we expect? What is the strategy right now in Europe for the company?
So the company is grown very quickly in a few years because it is quite recent company, so only started 3 years ago in China. It has become already number 3 in China, so which is a big achievement. We have supplied already 24 gigawatts of structures, so this is a lot. But the big challenge now is to expand this to other regions in the world. So there is already also a team in LATAM for America. There is also big projects, and a new factory is being erected in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia because of the big projects there. And now our challenge is really Europe. So Europe is a very competitive market, so there are many companies here. But the good thing is that ESET is proposing an innovative product, so it's not just copying other products that many companies do, you know. But also it's original components, original design, and I think it is technically a very good product. So this is why I really joined the company, because it proposes something different to the rest, and even in a market that is already quite mature as a tracker and structures, I think we can still propose something that is different from the rest.
Frank, from the technical aspect, it's interesting that you also mentioned the experience in China. What can we learn from China to the Italian market?
To the Italian market, well, I would say, as Pedro said, Europe and Italy is a very mature market. So the mature market means this market has been developed for many years, but that also means the supplier are basically same for long times. And we, as maybe not as known yet in Europe, we are the new player in the Europe market. We have our experience in the Asian market and in China. Mm-hmm. So it's not just a manufacturing experience. We also have a lot of project experience in China for all the kind of different terrains and soil conditions and site conditions. So we are able to develop our product to face all the challenge in the weather conditions or the site conditions in Italy and in Europe market.
Pedro, and early this morning we talked about new projects in Italy. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so as I said, I joined quite recently the company, and we are just starting here in Europe. But we have been able, in just a couple of months, or a few months, to sign our first contracts here, and particularly in Italy. So, of course, it's not big contracts; it's just for 1 megawatt projects. But it is also considering the last requirements in Italy, which is advanced agri-PV. So, very tall structures with 2.1 meter clearance. And so this is, of course, as usual, a challenge, and also with all the regulations here in Italy for the presentation of the documents to the Genio Civile for checking. So we are working hard on this, and we are confident that we will achieve to deliver our client in time and to have our first products installed here in Italy.
And I think it's interesting because entering the Italian market with agri-PV is quite important. So, yeah.
Yes, so now all the incentives in Italy are for agri-PV. So either for normal agri-PV or for advanced agri-PV, you need to be there. And this is one of the things that I also requested to ESET. Okay, we have to propose a product that is really adapted to the Italian market. And we have it. So we have this project signed already. We have other also small size projects with normal trackers, so agri-PV but normal, so not advanced. And so we can propose the product, and we will have something that our customers can see in just a few months' time.
Well, Frank, Pedro, thank you so much for having the cameras of Review Energy. It's been a pleasure to talk with you again.
So it's always a pleasure, Catalina.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.